Hello friends, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Manish Shrestha, working as Assistant Professor at Haryana School of Business, GJ University of Science and Technology, Hisar. Today, we are going to discuss about the topic potential appraisal. Before starting the discussion, let's have a look at the contents. The discussion will start with the introduction of topic, followed by understanding potential appraisal, characteristics of potential appraisal versus performance appraisal, methods of potential appraisal, guidelines for potential appraisal. At the end, we will have the summary of the discussion. By the end of this module, students will be able to understand the relevance of potential appraisal in a business organization and get familiar with the various methods of doing potential appraisal. A well-conducted performance appraisal could present the performance of an employee about the past appraisal period. Many of the decisions in human resource department are taken on the basis of results of performance appraisal. But the fact is that the performance of an employee in the past does not guarantee similar kind of performance in future. The rule equally applies to the excellent performance as well as the poor performance. So, considering the high demand of ever-changing competitive external environment, one cannot give assurance about good performance in future just because he has done extremely well in the past. The risk of poor performance is increasing, especially for those who have performed in a protected and well-guarded environment. The dynamicity of the environment is pushing organizations to excel in the areas of technology, quality, finances, processes, and especially efficient, motivated, and performance-driven workforce. Today's organizations are people-driven and supported by superior technology and systems. Role of manager has now shifted from mere facilitator of tactical implementation to a strategist. In the order to play a role of strategist, managers need to develop more competencies. A competent manager is an asset to the organization and provides a competitive advantage. It is utmost important to identify competent people in the organization on a regular basis. These are the people who could take responsibility to run the organization in future course of time. They could assume various strategic and critical roles of the organization. The need to identify such competent people signifies the role of potential appraisal for an organization. Understanding potential appraisal. An idea about the competency requirements provides a basis to get suitable people. Competency requirement could be identified on the basis of analyzing present and upcoming jobs in the organization. Once various jobs and tasks are identified, the organization needs to develop a system that could offer a reliable method to assess the extent of competency in an individual to perform a given task. Potential appraisal is such a mechanism. It helps the organization in identifying the extent to which an individual is competent enough to perform a new task. Potential appraisal is also termed as future-oriented appraisal to evaluate the potential of an employee to handle a new task or job. On a scale of application, conducting potential appraisal could range from simple to complex. The easiness or complexity depends upon various factors. If the existing job of the employee is already challenging, that it encompasses most of the tasks which require to be performed at higher level, then just reviewing the past performance of the employee provides a fair indication about the potential of the employee. Here, Similarity of present and future tasks makes the potential assessment simple. On the other hand, if the present job or task of the employee is totally different from the future predicted job or task, going through the past performance is not a good way to assess the potential. It requires a better method to judge that the employee under consideration is capable enough to assume newer role. One way is to promote the person to the newer role. It might turn out to be a risky step. Another way is to provide a simulated situation and observe the performance of the individual in it. The purpose of measuring the performance of an individual is to know today about the things he is capable of doing in future course of time. Organizations are also adopting a practice of potential appraisal to recognize and reward the future talents. Through the successful exercise of potential appraisal, an employee could move higher into the hierarchy and assume more challenging roles. With the effective potential appraisal mechanism, an organization could convey to its employees about the roles they can assume in future, prepare an appropriate succession plan for the years to come, do suitable modification in training content and methods in the backdrop of future requirements, provide guidance to its employees about the tasks and things that will help them in improving their career prospects. Human capital of an organization is just like an iceberg. The performance that employees are delivering is like the tip of the iceberg, which is visible above water. Every employee possesses certain qualities and attributes that makes him excellent performer. This is the part of potential which is hidden. The exercise of potential appraisal aims at identifying and extracting the hidden talents of its employees. Once these talents are extracted, these could be used to create challenging jobs and roles. A challenging job also acts like a motivator. Potential appraisal has certain characteristics that makes it different from performance appraisal. These characteristics are: it strives to evaluate growth potential, it uncovers latent talent of the employee, it ensures competent staff for future. Also, it acts as a motivator through offering future possibilities. It is generally carried for higher position and roles. It is future oriented, especially the near future, and it is based on the predictions. A motivated employee is an asset for any organization. An employee gets motivated through various financial and non-financial factors. To keep the frustration levels of employees down, in case of non-promotion scenario, a proper compensation mechanism has to be implemented in the organization. Similarly, justified promotional policies should be introduced. Just by increasing the salary does not necessarily increase the motivation level of employees. It is the challenge involved in the task that acts as a trigger to heighten motivation. A promotion policy that causes changes in the responsibility associated with the new task requires assessment of potential of the employee. An employee displaying higher potential generally possesses following attributes. A high potential person displays excellent performance in all aspects of corporate life. Such a person is always eager to learn and never misses a learning opportunity. The person is a risk taker who loves innovation to take business to higher levels. And the person never compromises on key attributes of honesty and integrity. The person always focused on delivering high level of performance and achieving goals. Well acquainted with the relevance and functioning of various organizational systems. The person is also well aware with the other functions of the organization. He is having excellent communication skills with a strong ability to listen patiently. And finally, he is adaptive to the various cross-cultural diversity related challenges. Potential appraisal is considered as different from the more popular performance appraisal due to situational demands. Potential is about the future while performance is related to past actions. Potential focuses on the possession of competencies while performance strives for doing good in the key performance areas. The delivery of actual performance is dependent on several factors like support from immediate supervisor, effectiveness of the system, and judgment of reviewing officer. On the contrary, potential is something which is individualistic. Possession of a talent is a fact, and it gets rarely affected by external factors. The moment an employee is promoted to a higher designation or job, it requires newer skills and changed behaviors. Performance appraisal focuses on the existing talent only. Similarly, environment under which future job needs to be performed could be totally different, and assessment of current job does not affect any valuable input regarding that. For example, a marketing manager is moving to a general manager's position. The jobs or tasks performed by marketing manager are altogether different from what he is expected to do as a general manager. Thus, an excellent marketing manager is no guarantee to an excellent general manager. Although there are certain circumstances in which performance appraisal and potential appraisal can go hand in hand. These circumstances are when there is no significant difference between current job and future job requirements, when similar competencies are required for the future job as a part of current job, when the current job performance displays possession of adequate competencies that are required for the future job. The appraiser is competent enough to judge the potential of an employee on the basis of current job performance, and a strong 360-degree appraisal indicates the potential of an employee. Potential appraisal is an ongoing activity in the organization, as identification of competent employees is always demanded. In order to identify the potential of a candidate, various methods and tools are used by organizations. Few of such methods and tools are: self-appraisal also indicates the areas where the employee finds it difficult to cope up with the situation. In general, self-appraisal information gives a head start to the expert panel in deciding about the potential. The major drawback of self-appraisal information is generally a hyped assessment is done by an individual that could lead to misinterpretation of the information. In order to remove the drawbacks of self-appraisal, peer-based appraisal is conducted. An employee is appraised by his peers on various aspects like knowledge, skill, aptitude, and behavior. As peer-based appraisal is carried out by more than one person, it reduces the chances of any hype or biasness. Management by objectives. Another term for this method is MBO. This method calls for the involvement of employees whose performance is appraised. Under management by objective philosophy, the manager sets the specific measurable goals with each employee and then review the performance at a pre-decided time period. So, in simple words, this method is about jointly setting the goals and providing periodic feedback. Generally, process of MBO involves steps such as setting the organizational goals, setting the departmental goals, discussing them, defining expected results, reviewing actual performances with the expected results, and providing a feedback. The MBO method is adopted due to certain advantages to it. It connects the organizational and individual performances. As it is a joint effort, both the parties understand each other's point of view that eventually reduces number of grievances. It is clearly a performance-based and not trait-based appraisal method. This method also suffers from few drawbacks. It is very difficult to establish a consensus between a manager and an employee on a common goal. It totally ignores traits of the employee that might influence the performance. Overall, it is a time-consuming, lengthy, complicated method to appraise the performance. Assessment Center Method. This method is forward-oriented and ignores the past performance of the employee. It maintains focus on the future performance or potential of an employee. Under Assessment Center, a group of trained evaluators apply a combination of individual and group exercises. A group of potential candidates are invited to spend few days at Assessment Center and handle similar assignment that they might handle if they get promoted. A group of experts then judge the performances. The employee rated best by the pool evaluation is considered for assigning future positions. Various tools like psychometric test, in-basket exercises, business games, simulations, role plays, and presentations are used to evaluate the performance potential of employees. Assessment Center is a comprehensive and highly successful method to assess the performance. Cost of implementation and requirement of middle and senior management people are few negatives that are related with assessment centers. Few of the tools used in assessment center to assess the potential of employees are psychometric tests, interviews, leadership group discussions, in-basket exercises, simulation exercises, role plays, and presentations. Psychometric tests. Under the category of psychometric tests, an individual's aptitude, ability, and personality is tested. A test about aptitude of a person tells about logical reasoning ability of a person. Test of ability tries to identify and measure the knowledge and awareness aspects of an individual for a given context. The test could also measure the ability of a person to provide solution to a given problem. Personality tests are aimed at disclosing the real personality of a person. These personality tests are based on statements indicating towards particular type of personality trait. Prior to application of a test, it is important to ensure its validity and reliability. It also needs to be checked that the test is measuring as per our requirement, availability of competent people, duration of test, and overall financial burden in carrying out the test. If personality, ability, and aptitude of an employee could be correctly identified, it provides a vital input for deciding about his potential. Second tool is interviews. Assessment Center use one of the popular tools to assess the potential of an employee. This tool is interview. Interviews are conducted in order to improve the accuracy of assessment by various evaluators. Interviews are aimed at verifying the candidate's present and past performances. During such interviews, a candidate needs to provide incidents showing handling of problems and execution of plans. Another set of questions in an interview are about hypothetical situations. A candidate has to respond to a given hypothetical situation, and such responses are then observed and recorded. Interviews are also conducted to identify the behavior related outcomes of candidate under given circumstances. Leaderless group discussions. It is a special kind of group discussion wherein a group of 5 to 6 potential candidates is created. Then they are posed with a problem which they have to solve. The group is expected to discuss among themselves and arrive at a decision within a stipulated time. For this kind of group discussion, a real life problem is given. As such, no rules are assigned to the group members and they have to assume on their own role. In-basket exercises. In-basket exercises is a special kind of simulation. In this exercise, the potential candidate is given a tray of papers. The tray is labeled as in. Each paper of the tray carries a situation on which decision is required to be made. The content of the in basket includes various requisitions, client messages, notes, memos, etc. Each content of in basket is well thought of and represents the decision related to the potential job. On the basis of priority and quality of decision made, the worth of a candidate is decided by the expert panel. Next tool is simulation exercises. Management games and simulation exercises are the tools in which a potential candidate has to handle a situation presented by a technology-aided program. Such games offer various levels of complexity to the candidate. More you go higher in the game, more complex decisions you have to face. Such games and exercises are carried out under the supervision of a moderator. The job of a moderator is to provide unbiased information to all the potential candidates and to help in proper execution of the exercise. Such simulation games are highly interactive in nature and provides a fair amount of idea about the potential of a candidate under a given situation. Another tool is role plays. Role plays ask a potential candidate to adopt a role from the real life. The purpose here is to understand and adjust as per the requirements of the role. Role plays provides an insight about various processes of human relations and behavior of a person. Through role plays, near to real life response of a candidate could be extracted. Such input acts as a basis for deciding the potential of a candidate for this role related job. Then the tool is presentations. Under the presentations, potential candidates are asked to present their views on the assigned topic or situation. A candidate is provided resources and time to prepare for the presentation. Inclusion of important issues and way of handling those issues are the part of input for decision making regarding the potential of a candidate. Carrying a potential appraisal is a highly skilled task. Utmost care must be taken as it is having long-lasting implication towards the survival of the organization. the experts assigned the job of carrying potential appraisal is required to frame out a potential appraisal criteria. Such criteria provide a basis to the experts for evaluating potential of an employee. Potential of an employee could be assessed on the basis of his understanding about the vision, possession of corporate orientation, and a fine sense of reality. Another basis could be related to personal ambitions and self-drive to achieve something in life. Risk-taking capabilities and result-oriented attitude could also be possible criteria to assess the potential of a person. Finally, networking capabilities and strong communication skills also comes under the criteria to assess the potential of an individual. In order to check potential of an employee that has been assessed correctly or not, few guidelines need to be referred. A combination of such actions is used to evaluate the potential assessment of an employee. These guidelines are: a proper view of the present performance and past performances of the employee needs to be done. A comprehensive analysis of employee skills, traits, and behaviors has to be done. After that, a list of strengths and weaknesses of the employee is created. Exceptional past performances of the employee are to be taken into account. These performances could be related to managerial as well as technical performances. Personal profile need to be reviewed. It includes age, qualification, experiences, and functional mobility. Other guidelines include exploration and identification of possibilities to transfer untapped skills of the employee to other functional areas of the organization. To create mechanisms to provide a chance to work on a higher responsibility position on a short-term basis and observing the performance during that period. The final decision must come from a panel of experts which are having adequate experience and skills related to the assignment. These experts must have clarity about the expectation of the organization from the assignment. And finally, it should be done for a shorter period of time with maintenance of proper anonymity in the system. To summarize, a competent manager is an asset to the organization and provides a competitive advantage. It is utmost important to identify competent people in the organization on a regular basis. These are the people who could take responsibility to run the organization in future course of time. They could assume various strategic and critical roles for the organization. The need to identify such competent people signifies the role of potential appraisal for an organization. An idea about the competency requirements provides a basis to get suitable people. Competency requirements could be identified on the basis of analyzing present and upcoming jobs in the organization. Once various jobs and tasks are identified, the organization needs to develop a system that could offer a reliable method to assess the extent of competency in an individual to perform a given task. Potential appraisal is such a mechanism. It helps the organization in identifying the extent to which an individual is competent enough to perform a new task. Potential appraisal is also termed as future-oriented appraisal to evaluate the potential of an employee to handle a new task or a job. Happy learning!